This is the brand new Thunderbolt 4 Element Hub from CalDigit. This is the first 8-port Thunderbolt hub, so let's take a look at it. Hey, I'm Jerry, and CalDigit sent me this new Element Hub to take a look at, and this is one of my favorite new accessories for my M1 MacBook Pro. CalDigit did send me this hub to check out and make a video, but they're not paying me for this video and they have not reviewed this video. So with all of that out of the way, what is this thing? This is an 8-port Thunderbolt 4 hub from CalDigit called the Element Hub. The hub is pretty compact at about 4.5 inches by about 3 inches. On the front side, you have 4 USB-A ports, which can run up to 10 gigabits per second, which of course is super fast on its own and can run most external SSDs at full speed, including the Samsung T7 and the CalDigit Tough Nano, which can both run at their near maximum 10 gigabit per second speed at the same time through this Element Hub. On the back, there's 3 Thunderbolt 4 ports and the power port, which powers both the hub and whatever computer, laptop, or iPad you plug it into. On the side, you have a 4th 40 gig per second Thunderbolt 4 port for your host connection port. This is where you connect your laptop to. Just to be clear, when I say Thunderbolt 4, that means that this hub will actually work with any tablet or computer that has a USB-C connection. Thunderbolt 4 covers Thunderbolt 3, USB4, and USB-C, and the hub will just adapt to whatever your computer can handle. So if your computer has a Thunderbolt 4, Thunderbolt 3, or USB4 port, you will get up to 40 gigabits per second. And if you have USB-C Gen 1, Gen 2, 3.1 Gen 2, whatever USB-C connection, you'll get either 5 gigs per second or 10 gigabits per second, depending on what your computer can handle. I've been able to use and test this hub over the last few weeks using my M1 MacBook Pro and Air, my 16-inch MacBook Pro. I've also tested it with my iPad Pro to connect a display and external hard drives. This hub is super fast, and CalDigit says that you can get over 3,000 megabytes per second. And the best way for me to test that is with something like the Samsung X5, which is a Thunderbolt SSD. And testing it with something like Blackmagic Speed Test, I can get over 2,500 megabytes per second when running through the Element Hub. The Element Hub is actually reversible too, so you can use it on whichever side of your computer makes most sense. So if your ports are on the left, you can place the hub on the left, or you can flip it over and place it on the right if your ports are on the right. CalDigit includes these rubber feet that you can place on either side of the dock to keep it in place. And so whether you're using it on the right side of your computer or the left side, the power cables and the Thunderbolt cables will always be facing away from you, no matter which side of your computer you have it on. The included Thunderbolt 4 cable is also a decent length, so you should have plenty of room to place the Element Hub anywhere around the desk that makes sense and still connect it to your computer. But you can also use it with a desktop computer, so if the desktop computer is sitting under a desk, you should still have enough length to connect it and place the hub on the desk and still be able to reach it. The Element Hub will provide up to 60 watts of power for your laptop or tablet when connected. And unlike some other hubs, you will not lose any of that 60 watts when you plug in external devices or accessories. So you will always get a full, constant 60 watts out of the Element Hub to your laptop or whatever device. Even if you connect a bunch of hard drives, a display, a phone, something like the M1 MacBook Pro will still get all of the power it needs from that 60 watts. Even better, CalDigit allows you to charge devices off of the Element Hub even when you're not docked to a computer. You can charge your phone or a smartwatch or any other USB-powered accessory from this, whether your laptop is connected to it or not. Now, when it comes to displays, you can absolutely pass displays through this Element Hub using the rear Thunderbolt 4 ports. If you have a display with a Thunderbolt or USB-C connection, you can just connect it directly to the Element Hub, and you can get a single 5, 6, or 8K display when connected this way, or you can get 2 4K displays. If you have DisplayPort or HDMI, you can connect up to 2 4K displays using adapters like these guys. Display support does depend on the computer and OS, but if you have an Intel Mac or PC with Thunderbolt, you should be able to run 2 4K displays at 60 Hz. Some computers like the M1 Macs can only push a single display through Thunderbolt at this time, and Windows PCs are going to depend on what hardware they actually have. The last thing I want to mention about this Thunderbolt 4 hub is that it's Thunderbolt, so you can daisy chain items as needed. If you needed to, you could connect something like a Thunderbolt storage array off of one of these ports and then daisy chain a display off of that. You can also do something like connect an eGPU to the computer and then have the Element Hub downstream from the eGPU to, get whatever graphics performance you're looking for, depending on the computer, of course. The 8 ports on the Element Hub really give you the versatility to connect a large amount of devices, something that I think a lot of people have been waiting for, especially on the Mac side since they've only had USB-C ports for a number of years. And if you already have a dock that works well, like something like the CalDigit TS3 Plus, you can add the Element Hub to increase the amount of Thunderbolt and USB ports to that. Overall, I think that this Thunderbolt Hub is what people have been waiting for. Up until now, Thunderbolt docks have only been able to have 2 Thunderbolt ports, and the Element Hub has 4, plus the 4 USB-A ports that are 10 gigabits per second. You can connect pretty much any accessory you need through this hub, and it will fully power almost any laptop or whatever device you connect to it. If you have multiple displays, external drives, or other things that you need to connect regularly to a desktop, laptop, or USB-C tablet like, I don't know, the iPad Pro, this Element Hub could solve all of your issues. Now, if you do have something like the 16-inch MacBook Pro and you need something that outputs 94 watts of power, then you should definitely check out my overview of the USB-C HDMI dock right over here. And if you need more ports on top of that, just add the Element Hub to it. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked it, hit subscribe if you want, and I'll see you next time.